Hey guys, Retro Rewinder here, coming at you with another pickup video. Today's video is going to be focused on a couple retail deals that were going on recently, so let's get started. I was able to find a few things at Disc Replay this past week. The first thing is a game that I always pick up when I see it because they sell it for fairly cheap, and it's a pretty good game that people would normally want, so I can either flip it or trade it, and it's a copy of F-Zero GX. This copy in particular does not have the manual, but for $4 it's still a pretty good deal. And then a game that I've been on the hunt for quite a while since I got the boxed Dreamcast keyboard, which now you probably know what the game is, but it's The Typing of the Dead. They had it priced at $15, which is pretty good, especially for local. Normally it goes for over $20 on eBay. So I decided to go ahead and pick that up since I do have the boxed keyboard. Okay, the first of the deals was at Target, and I learned this deal from Craigslist Game Finds. Basically, you can go into Target, and if you bought one of these cards, which is a Destiny pre-order card, or if you bought, I believe it's like the Advanced Warfighter card, or whatever the new Call of Duty that's going to be coming out is, if you bought that for $1, you got $20 off of any Call of Duty Ghosts game. But what they failed to do is they worded it wrong. Because they said $20 off instead of $40, because normally it runs at $60, you could price check. So if you price checked Call of Duty Ghosts off Amazon, they were selling it for $24.10. So when you price checked it at $24.10, added the dollar card to make it $25.10, and used the $20 discount off this, it ended up being $5.10. So I decided to go ahead and get, as I drop everything, I decided to go ahead and get 4 of them. At GameStop, these trade in for $16. On the Craigslist Finds video, they actually put that it trades in at $25, which is incorrect. But it trades in for $16, and not all the Targets are doing this. I actually called Justin Goodwill Hunter and told him about the deal, and he went and they turned him away. Again, I feel really bad that they did that to you since I kind of made you waste your gas and go do that. But I was able to get 4, and another friend of mine that lives in Indiana, but in northern Indiana, was turned away from Target as well. So I picked up 4. I plan on just posting these on eBay. If anyone does want them, I will do a trade for them. So I picked up these for $5.10 a piece, and then I used my Target Red Card and got an extra 5% off. The next deal that was going on was at Target. This deal has been going on for at Toys R Us. This deal has been going on for quite a while now. It started at like 60% off certain clearance items and worked its way up to eventually what I bought at 95% off. I was able to get a copy of Assassin's Creed Black Flag on the Wii U for 80% off, I believe. I ended up paying like $14 for that game. But that was the only thing I really found that I wanted at 80% off. Well, I kept waiting and waiting, and it eventually jumped to 95% off, and I did get some stuff. The first being a copy of Spirit Camera. I've actually been looking for this game. I've seen it at half-price books a few times, but they want like 10 or 12 bucks for it, and I just didn't want to pay 10 or 12 for it. So at the 95% off, I got this for 50 cents. I also got a copy of Hot Shots Tennis, new, for 50 cents. I got a Wii U starter kit. And mainly the reason I got this is because it comes with a set of earbuds, and I tend to lose or break my earbuds a lot. So at 40 bucks, I believe this whole box cost me $2, and it comes with an HDMI extension cable a large stylus, a wrist strap, a charge and view stand, the earbuds, a screen protector, and a cleaning cloth. For $2, I thought that was still a pretty good deal, because if you go and buy earbuds anywhere else, they're normally $5 is the cheapest you can find them. I also bought a bunch of copies of the same game. That game was a flying game, Aces something for the 3DS. I can't remember what it was now. They originally priced at $30, I believe. So I ended up paying $1.50 a piece for those, and I think I bought like 10 of them. I took those to another store, and they were going to give me $4 a game. And to save me the hassle of posting them on eBay, I decided to do that. And that $4 a game was actually cash. I got a little more for store credit, so I used some of that store credit to buy a couple games. The first being Star Voyager on the NES. They're old games. This is the same place that I bought the TurboGrafx games. They pretty much pay or sell all their older games for $1 a piece, so I picked that up for $1. And then a game I was really happy to see was Persona 2 Innocent Sin. And they wanted $20 for this, but they were also running a deal on anything video game related was 20% off except their dollar games. So this ended up being $16, and I used store credit to get that. And then they ended up giving me $28 in cash after everything was said and done for the extra copies of that Aces whatever flying game. And then I also had a Wii U Sing Party game that I paid $1.50 for from Toys R Us, and they gave me a little money for that too, and that helped get to the $28. I found one thing at Goodwill this video, and it was a big box version of Time Crisis 3 plus 2 gun cons for $10, which isn't a bad deal, but it made it a little worse of a deal when I opened it up, and the only thing that was in there were the 2 guns. There was no game, but I've seen the game multiple times, and the game alone is a fairly cheap game, so I'll have to track that down. But the gun cons alone I thought were worth, $5 a piece basically. And then the last few things that I have here came from garage sales. The first was this hat, a Call of Duty Black Ops 2 hat, for 50 cents. I don't really know why I picked that up, but it was video game related and very cheap, so I decided to get it. And at the last place, they had a PS2 Slim, which is right here. They wanted $10 for it. It came with a memory card, it came with controller, and it came with all the cords. And I don't know if there's a game in here. No game. But they were selling some games for $1 a piece, and I had them throw in 2 of the games with the $10 if I bought it. So I got a copy of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. No manual or map, unfortunately. But the game that I actually wanted was Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal. And I think this is a pretty good game, for one, and it's a little more expensive than the other Ratchet and Clank's game. I think this is a little over $10. So getting all those for $10 was a pretty good deal. And he also had a box of just tangled cords, and he told me anything in that box was free, you just had to untangle it. So I was able to find a SP charger, and I believe another PS2 AV cable that I went ahead and picked up. So this has been a pretty quick video, not a whole ton of stuff, but some really good retail finds this week. And I just wanted to show them off, and sorry for anybody that made it to Target and tried to get this deal for the $5 Black Ops game, or Black Ops Ghost game, and was turned away. That's very unfortunate, especially since some of us were lucky enough to get it. So this has been Retro Rewinder, and I will see you next time.